So we've talked about ivermectin. We've talked about people using iodine, sometimes sold under, I guess it's like the trade name betadine. And now we have to talk about inhaling hydrogen peroxide vapor. An article on health.com titled, "No, inhaling hydrogen peroxide vapor to cure COVID won't work. Doctors warn, please do not do this. The COVID-19 pandemic has brought questionable treatments." It mentions ivermectin. Others are now reportedly inhaling hydrogen peroxide. The Asthma and Allergy Foundation of America released a warning this week, urging people not to try this dangerous treatment trend that's making the rounds on social media. Some users claim that putting hydrogen peroxide into a nebulizer, that's a breathing machine that turns liquid asthma medication into a mist, and then breathing in the mist will help cure COVID-19. Many social media sites are flagging and yanking videos and claims, but screenshots are still showing up. Someone named Ryan Graney posted, "Friends, our vaccines will no longer be valid on October 20th. What? And ivermectin will reign supreme. They are going to burn their damn lungs off. 3% food-grade hydrogen peroxide in a nebulizer or a small syringe. You can squirt it in your nose, add saline to it if it's too harsh." The Facebook post from a naturopathic doctor suggests putting hydrogen peroxide in a nebulizer for lung issues. Someone named Dr. Becky Campbell puts, "This is not medical advice, but did you know you can put colloidal silver and even hydrogen peroxide in a nebulizer? It can help your body fight off pathogens systemically and can be very effective." This is another dangerous, unproven idea. And we have a proven, approved vaccine. Okay? The AAFA is practically begging people to pass on this. Do not put hydrogen peroxide into your nebulizer and breathe it in. This is dangerous. It is not a way to prevent nor treat COVID. It is unclear where this originated. Experts agree it's a really bad idea. Look at this. Jamie Allen, PhD, Associate Professor of Pharmacology and Toxicology at Michigan State, says, "Hydrogen peroxide is a free radical, meaning it's an unstable atom that can damage cells. If it's inhaled, it goes to the lungs where it can damage cell membranes. It can even get into the cells once the cell membranes are compromised and can damage DNA. If you inhale too much, you can do major damage to your lungs. You can also struggle with breathing normally and may develop fluid in your lungs, a condition known as a pulmonary edema." Amesh Adalja, MD, scholar at Johns Hopkins, says, "I'm not even sure why people have stumbled upon this. There's no evidence it can work to treat COVID. It can be dangerous, especially if you have sensitive lungs. Hydrogen peroxide can kill COVID on surfaces, but inhaling it is a different story." This is basically like Trump's hit the body with an injection of disinfectant, right? I mean, it's okay. You might have a surface and something can kill COVID there. So what about putting it inside the body, as he likes to say? Doesn't apply, and it doesn't translate. And again, part of this is just contrarianism. What I mean by that is they say, "I don't know what's in the vaccine, so I'm not putting it in my body. It hasn't been studied enough, so I'm not putting it in my body." But then they'll accept unknown, or at least in these contexts, unstudied substances. And really what it comes down to is Biden's recommending the vaccine. Biden's not recommending hydrogen peroxide vapor or ivermectin or betadine, iodine. And it's contrarianism because they will accept unknown or unstudied substances as long as it's not the one a Democrat is recommending. But this is still the issue of they want to say, you can't tell me what to do. They claim that the principles are unstudied, don't know what's in it, chemicals, etc. Really, the principle is you can't tell me what to do. I'm not going to follow the medical advice of public health officials or of doctors. But then random people on Facebook, like this naturopathic doctor with an inhaler, nebulizer, says, "Hey, here's an idea," not medical advice, but here's an idea of something you can do. And that they seem to gladly be following. This is a crisis of education. This is a crisis of critical thinking. And if you are the type of person who may even have compromised lungs already and would be particularly at risk by nebulizing hydrogen peroxide, really you should be vaccinated because you're at risk of more serious COVID. That's the bottom line. We've said it a million times. How many more times can I really repeat it? I have a feeling it'll probably be a few more times.